When it comes to preventing illegal wildlife trade, women are at the forefront in my community. We lead patrols, secure crime scenes, and educate our people about the value of wildlife and the importance of protecting animals from poachers. We also collaborate closely with the Kenya Wildlife Service, KWS, thanks to the training provided by WWF.
My name is Purity Lakara from Oruli Community Wildlife Ranger, a female ranger, currently at Risa base at Olanarika Conservancy.
Amboseli National Park is indeed at just 392 square kilometers and not fenced, and therefore wildlife roam freely between the community and the park, and even to adjacent areas including the Savos and the nearby Tanzania areas. We have places where people have been killing wildlife for bushmeat, especially for subsistence poaching, and also even for commercial poaching, where we have people killing giraffes, zebras and other wild game. And this is transboundary in nature because we have poaching taking place in certain areas in Kenya, and the same meat is transported across the border to our neighboring Tanzania communities. Our first line of defense has been the local communities because they really help us in protecting the wildlife. They report cases of wildlife. We are working together with them to ensure that we meet both the conservation efforts and also that we try and meet the community needs in terms of supporting their livelihood options.
We've been supporting them on issues of illegal wildlife trade, from killing an animal in the wild to where all the trophies and all the meats end up in the market, so that they understand the scale of issues of how that is happening. And in the same doing, they will help us actually also nab the perpetrators.
We have also had a lot of support in terms of trainings to our security teams, both Tanzania and Kenya. We've also had a lot of support from WWF in terms of equipment and support to our intelligence teams.
Aroja area ni Narok local area.
We have gone through the basic ranger training at Bravo 3 that was supported by WWF and AT.
We were taught about fieldcraft, that we are able to learn about the signals we use during the field, like the use of the file formation, raising of those signs that help us to pass information. We were also did about crime scene. Crime scene help us to take safety first.
We cordoned the area. Together we informed KWS and they help us to arrest the person.
As we're trying to look after wildlife and people in a lot of the areas, our conservancies where there is wildlife, we need community rangers. Community rangers are critical for being able to protect the wildlife and protect the people and perform research, education, a lot of different activities. If we don't have rangers on the ground, we're not going to be able to have effectively managed conservancies, because wildlife doesn't just look after itself, it needs people there to be able to monitoring the crime, monitoring the wildlife populations, working with communities over this. They are absolutely critical to the success of our wildlife populations.
We are working with the communities as change agents. We are recruiting communities on a daily basis as supporters of our conservation effort by becoming key people that report to us any incidents, any happenings, or anything related to any damage to wildlife, environment, and even any development.
There before, tulikuwa tunajua mpaka ukamilike kuwa mwanani ambaye wewe ni mkali, wewe ni mjasiri, lazima uwe simba. Pia tulikuwa tunaona wanyama wakiharibu hii ng'ombe yetu, mbuzi, kondoo na ng'ombe, lazima warani wote watoke kama group waende kuua wanyama wote. Na wachagui kama ni ile ambaye imeharibu mnyama mmoja, kama ni simba 10 wanaua. Na katika hiyo mafunzo tulijifunza mambo ya hotspot, Sisi ni watu tuko boda na Tanzania, hiyo biashara ilikuwa hapo. Katika hiyo mafunzo pia tulijifunza mambo ya Wildlife Act 2013. Tumekuwa mfano mzuri kwa sababu ya hizo mafunzo au kufunza community, na sasa hivi hiyo biashara ya kuinda wanyamapori imeisha.
And what really excites me the most about the work that we're doing in the ecosystem is you see this increased sense of ownership from communities of the wildlife. These are our elephants people are referring to, and that is where we can really see people can associate these elephants as being positive things to have in their communities. Yes, we know that wildlife can threaten people with human-wildlife conflict, and that's why our rangers are so important. But ultimately, as a result of all of this, they're making sure that this wildlife is benefiting people, that people are seeing increased revenue from tourism and from other opportunities, and ultimately the positive aspects of it outweigh the negative aspects of it. And rangers are critical to making sure that happens.
Area estate animal setting. 24.
We've been doing court monitoring cases over the period we've been successfully following, and we are seeing that increasingly court is becoming effective and efficient in ruling such cases. Importantly, we are supporting also conservancies. We put in a lot of effort to make sure that those conservancies are not just areas set aside. Those conservancies are bringing in resources from an enterprise perspective, but also supporting employment for the community rangers, but also supporting the governance structures, movable, of course, equipment like vehicles, like offices, like laptops, like camera traps.
Using the camera traps, we are able to monitor wildlife distribution and address issues related to illegal wildlife trade. This technology helps us to protect endangered wildlife species and also to maintain the balance of wildlife in our ecosystem.
Camera traps have provided us with crucial data on wildlife movements and behavior.
This helps us respond quickly to any threats and ensure the safety of the animals.
Through this collaborative effort, we shall be able to do something as we conserve for the benefit of the people and nature.